What up, y'all? Wait. What up, y'all? Welcome to the show. I'm on YouTube like you don't fucking know. Tonight, just on a short show. Todd will be here in a second. And, we busting out some random shit. Let's see here. Hopefully I didn't take too long. Yeah, we're on JJ's show, Operation GCD. I got a little bit too stoned, so I was pretty quiet the whole. Greetings, Hentetracontagratomaton. Wait, Hentetracantagrammaton bounce. Greetings. Welcome to the internet, where deception is the name of the game and complacency the outcome. Here you will find things very similar to the Twilight Zone. Oh yeah, there's a lot of storms going on. Yeah, last night the power was out, and my internet thing almost blew away. A bunch of trees went down. Yeah, well, I guess I got a couple pictures. Let's see, trees. Yeah, here's one right here. From a tornado. Where's another one? This one's pretty hardcore. Let's see what else do we got. This one. Yeah, lots of trees went down. Here's another one. That was quite a few. Let's see. Yeah, looks like that's all I got. A lot of trees went down. Hopefully there's no storms tonight. Here's a cool picture of a cow. That's my cow impression. Yeah, I've been watching the 80s Twilight Zone last couple weeks. It's definitely interesting. Hey, how's it going? Oh, looks like you guys.
What's going on, Clint?
Screen.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, it looks like there's a little bit of tape on the right side of your.
Tape on the right side. You see holding the camera in place. The duct tape, the baling wire. You know how the old school operators are. We use duct tape and baling wire, and we are live.
Yeah, once again, it started raining out when I went smoking cigarettes.
The Clint Eastwood show. But that was a great show earlier on there with JJ, Jonah, and Phil.
Yeah.
Plus, we got Phil set up for interview with you soon. Either an interview or just a visit, depending on how you want to play it. Sometimes you interview people like you did with Ralph Epperson and numerous other people. And other times, you know, they come on and visit with you, like I do all the time now.
Yeah, right? I've only been able to get Ralph on once, but we're here.
Only once.
Yeah, we're here to tread new water.
Maybe I could go talk to Ralph and see if we can get him on a second time. He's getting up there. He may pass away, so we need to reach out and talk to him anytime we can.
Oh yeah, well, I'd really like to get Dennis Cuddy on here. That'd be cool.
Is he still alive?
Yeah. Yeah, I just.
Did you send JJ or Jonah or Phil an invite for tonight's show?
No, yeah, I was
Well, I
forgetting
don't know if
to
anybody's even able to come on for your show after what we just had 3 hours on JJ's. It's incredible. I
Yeah,
was
they might
on
be
with
pretty
Jin the
burned out.
Ninja.
All
I
right,
was
what'd
on
you
with Jin
guys
the
talk
Ninja
about?
before JJ show. It's awesome. Fuck, I love every conversation with Jin the Ninja. A
What was
conversation with Jin the Ninja is just,
the big
it's just,
discussion? What'd you guys talk about?
well, it was an interview. Had me on for second, third time.
Yeah,
His program, Threshold Saints,
he's just
which is
interviewing you about.
which is very cool.
What was he interviewing you about?
Did he ever have you on, Clint?
He was gonna, but then he got upset. But
Darn it, you guys blew up. Yeah, we don't need to go into all
well,
that.
it was funny because he wanted me to come on and talk about magic cards.
Well, you could have
But he
told
doesn't
him
know
the
how to play
inside and out of
magic.
that topic too.
Well, the same words that are used in the cards are the same words used in the
I'm
hypnotic
certain.
stuff, transmutation.
I looked at it, a little bit, and yeah, the Magic Gathering cards and system very similar to magical system ideas, concepts. But
Yeah,
no, I was on Threshold Saints because I've known Jen for a while since End of Days Radio. Met him way before I met him. I met him on End of Days Radio, but I was listening to him on General Lee's podcast, Subconscious Realms.
yeah. I still haven't heard from General Lee. He's been gone for a while.
Yeah, and you went on General Lee's Subconscious Realms show last year in a short period of time from each other. Remember? It was
Yeah,
pretty cool. You did your show, I did mine,
yeah. It was
and then
definitely.
it was hard to get back a hold of him. I sent messages, but no response. Is weird. I don't know. It doesn't matter why I can't reach him. Sometimes I've been
I just
invited
hope
on
he's okay.
shows. Oh, me too. I reach out. Hey, Jen Lee, hope you're doing good. I sent him a message the other day.
Yeah,
Sometimes I hear back. But we were going to do a show maybe 6 months ago, and then all of a sudden, didn't happen. Told him let's go on with Clinton, so it didn't happen. But that's okay for
oh, his
whatever reason.
internet's been really bad. That's the last time I heard from him. He said in England his internet was so bad he came on here to do an interview and he
I
was
know,
he
cutting in
could
and out.
barely
I remember
talk.
that show.
Yeah,
No, I remember that show. And that same thing, I can barely reach him. That's how weird communications are with some people in this space. So everybody out there in the audience that thinks we're just fucking around, putting on these
well,
shows like this, it's a serious danger and a hazard to our lives. And weird things are occurring if you want to put your foot in this water and laugh at everybody that's sitting up here doing this.
yeah,
If you
yeah.
want
I'm
to sit and
blacklisted
criticize
on.
us for what we say or do or what we did or didn't do, and you could do better, get the fuck up here then. Sorry.
Well, I'm definitely blacklisted on all platforms. Having my YouTube.
You're so goddamn awesome. You can bring so much love and light to this fucking podcast. Makes something somebody wants to listen to. Get your ass on here. Quit leaving it to us. Sit here and entertain your fucking ass. If you're so cool, whoever the fuck you are.
Yeah.
I don't know who they are. Maybe they're fucking jukebox hero. You got stars in your eyes. You're a jukebox hero. Whoa. I was listening to Foreigner the other day.
No, yeah.
Foreigner put out some cool shit. Put out a couple of cool tunes.
It's a good album.
And then they put out like, I don't want to put a number on how many cool tunes they did because that could piss too many people off if it's low. But they had to do 400 horrible tunes. So however many great tunes they did for Foreigner,
yeah,
they probably did 400 horrible ones.
They probably had 4,000 bad ones. Just to get some good ones. That's how it works.
Get four great ones.
You make a
Oh, that's
million
how it works
songs,
with
you got
music.
2 good ones.
You made a million. 2 of them were okay. Whoa, that's how hard it is to make a great song. That's how you know the music industry is controlled. Once you look at it closer and closer, you start to realize, oh my God, the odds of a band, of a song, making it big, springing out of nowhere. They love you.
Yeah.
Out of the blue, you're the
Well,
lucky one. Oh man, the odds of this.
I had a joke that I missed earlier. So I was too stoned. We were talking about the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
It doesn't mean people aren't
Well,
talented and putting
hold
out
on,
better
here's the
music
joke.
than these shitheads, but yes, Clint.
You were saying something about some shitty band getting into the Genesis. No, Phil Collins.
Phil Collins.
But it's funny because it's like,
Studio. Oh.
well, it's funny because it's like everything that gets inducted is all rap and pop. It's like, what the fuck? If Phil Collins is the least of the,
The least unpleasant. The least unpleasant. His worst song is the least unpleasant. It's some horrible shit.
Well, I mean, like, no, I mean, like, all the time I see these rappers and stuff getting inducted in the Hall of Fame, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And then I ask them on Twitter, I say, "Where's your rock song?"
Your rock song.
Yeah, because
like what a mix with Aerosmith or something.
They don't got no rock.
Run DMC did that stupid Walk This Way.
Rock and roll.
Remember that Run DMC Aerosmith song that sucked to high heaven?
Yeah.
Walk this way, walk this way, and then Run DMC come in. And now Super Deal, she was getting down.
That one was
moving all around.
Backmasked. There was something weird about that song that was backmasked. I can't remember.
They probably were backmasked in that. That's when they were. That's when they're getting ready. Kids getting into drugs. I think the story of the rock and roll history ties in with the start of the military industrial prison complex. Because Nixon starts to ramp up the war on drugs. 1970 declares an official war on drugs. And whenever the government declares a war on something, you know how well that's going to go, right? We're the government. We're going to stomp out drug use. And I'm not a crook. Fuck it from me.
Well, it's funny because they keep trying to get Roger Stone to come on.
And so when they start the war on drugs, and it's cool now to fight drugs. You're a secret agent, man. Like Elvis gets a badge from Nixon. Fighting drugs, probably turning in some music. People in the music are using drugs. I got this book. I'm gonna read eventually. It's like number 6 on the list, and it's Tommy James and the Shondells, and it's about and the book it's titled my life in music and the mob.
Oh, the shit!
Because
the Shondells was involved with that.
Yeah, Tommy James and the Shondells was the #1 band in the world for so many years. Have 100 hit songs probably. And he wrote a book about how the mob got his hooks in them. Do you think the government would let the mafia get their hooks into people that were doing music and run them? Do you think our government would let, in the 1950s, the mafia, which doesn't exist yet, get a hold of music entertainers and control their acts?
Yeah.
They probably would, because they can sit above the mafia and watch how they're controlling the acts and let the mob do the work, pressing the fucking celebrities into doing what they want and squeezing the money out of them. And then the government can pick and choose who they want to work with and how much they want to let them know. Here it is. Me, the mob, and the music. One hell of a ride with Tommy James and the Shondells.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I can't wait to read this, son of a bitch. Probably talking about how written by Tommy James, the lead singer, the singer of uh, no, 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 no. I don't hardly know. Of course, I can't do
Yeah, I can't remember the
them
words.
well, so it doesn't matter. Oh, I know the words. I just can't sing the song, so I won't. I don't want to do disrespect to the fantastic band.
Oh, Crimson
Tommy
Clover.
James,
That's it.
Tommy
Crimson
James and the Shondell was
Clover.
the best, probably the number one band of that '60s era. They were right there. They used those guys, probably sucked every ounce of life's blood they could get out of them. You see it in his face on the picture of that book. Can you see his face?
Yeah.
He's he's singing, but he's hurting. Probably milking that guy like, oh.
Somebody burned his eyes out with a cigarette.
Do you know how many? Do you know how many fucking hits he made? How many cigarettes he smoked? I don't know how many cigarettes he smoked. I'm guessing a lot at that time. But they smoked guitar and play and sang and played guitar at the same time back in those days.
Yeah.
Everywhere you went in the 1960s, someone was smoking a cigarette. Your mother was smoking a cigarette in 1968 or whatever. You're giving birth to. She's giving birth to you. That's how widespread smoking was. You go in Kmart, your newborn baby, just released from the hospital, getting with your mother. Everyone's smoking a cigarette. It was a different world back then.
Yeah, it makes you wonder. So I don't recall any of them getting. I don't recall too many of them getting cancer. Cigarettes.
Who? Oh, cigarette smokers? Yeah, no, they smoked and smoked and smoked, and nobody had fucking cancer. I mean, cancer was around. Cancer's always been around. Cancer is a big point of contention. I don't even want to go into fucking cancer, or I will just flip the fuck out. I will go into a fucking rant. I don't even want to go. Yeah, I don't even want to. It's tax season, yeah. Tax day.
Oh, yeah.
That's always wonderful. For anybody that works. Unless you don't work, maybe you're just milk the system. You're legal alien. 7 children. Just got here last year. You're celebrating. Putting up a pinata. I don't know. No, I'm just cheating.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm smoking this strawberry cough weed. It doesn't taste like
strawberry cough weed forever. Living is easy with eyes closed. Misunderstanding all you see. Bomb, bomb, bomb. It's getting very old, I know. But it's alright. That means it seems alright to me. You know the next line, right? Let me take you down, 'cause I'm going to strawberry fields.
Oh, yeah, the Beatles
song. Nothing is real. And nothing to get hung about.
Well,
strawberry fields ever.
Or something?
Talk about a psychedelic. That is one of the best ones because they were using special effects in the music for the first time. People have been listening to Elvis Presley where there's no special effects, just guitars. People were listening to the early Beatles where they weren't doing twisted, weird. They were starting to experiment with left and right sound things where they could make sound weird, left and right. But they weren't doing like reverse music and like the Beatles eventually did once they discovered acids.
one of their songs. It's funny because I had zero respect for the Beatles until I heard this interview, where it was, I think it was Paul. I don't remember which one it was, but they were talking about the shenanigans of rigging stuff up in the studio to get the right sound, like to produce the music, and the guy
Okay.
he's like, yeah, we took 5 guitar amps and plugged them each into each other. And I'm like,
That
oh,
sounds
because I've
weird.
done stupid shit like that to
Oh
try to get
yeah.
certain sounds.
No, have you
Like,
ever heard of a pod? Have you ever heard of a pod?
pod.
It's a pod. It's a special effects piece of equipment you put between the guitar and the amp.
Oh yeah, like it's a
There's a
pedal.
ton of different. Yeah, it's like a pedal, but they make 10,000 variations of them. 20 years ago, they made one called the pod, and
Mhm.
it was like a pedal, like you said, but it was a relay between the guitar and the amplifier, and you could make any sound. And they literally had the Beatles to fucking from Elvis Presley Beatles, the earliest amplifiers, tube amplifiers, through distortion early 70s into the 80s, and you could turn the dials and twist them around and make it sound like every guitar period, because the history of guitar playing is like the discovery of how to make sounds and record them. And by the late 90s, they had a thing called the pod 2000s. You could almost make any effect you ever heard from any area on the guitar. If you get a guitar and amplifier, you have to get a special effects equalizer just to see what you can do with it, because it makes
Yeah,
the guitar too much funner. It's too much funner.
yeah. One of my friends is really
I
good at.
can't play guitar, so don't think I'm. If I get with people that can play the guitar, because I have friends that are like musicians, famous enough, near famous enough musicians that really play well, which always made me want to play. And
Yeah,
so if I get with them guys, I can fuck around and make some sounds and join in with them. But I couldn't do exactly what they do
well,
if
if
I
I ever make
wanted.
an album, you could be on a track or two, lyric wise.
Oh, yeah, maybe maybe I don't know.
Oh yeah. Well, you mean,
Depends. It depends.
well, you could be on
Depends
two
on what kind of
albums if
music
you
it is.
can
Well, I can see anything. Fuck, I can
All right,
rap.
ready? All right, here's your beat. Ready? Rap.
No, I don't rap.
I'm just kidding.
I don't rap on the fly
Oh,
unless I'm asked and I'm gonna die. I've been around in my time. Now I went down south. Not now. I don't want to play. Please don't make me rap for you. I hate you. No,
okay.
I'm out. Something like that. No.
Well, an
If I
attempt
had
is
to,
better
if I
than
had
nothing.
to, I don't know. I'm not rap. That was never my. I love some rap music. I loved 50
Yeah.
Cent. Fucking when he was at the height of his career with Eminem, doing a compilation or two with Eminem, and that 50 Cent record, "Get Rich or Die Trying" or whatever it was. Fuck, if you wasn't bumping that one,
Yeah.
you must have been blind or deaf. I don't
I mean,
know.
I remember when that came. I never liked 50 Cent until I found out he was a real freestyle rapper. Because I listened to some of his freestyles and I could tell what he was just singing it off from his brain, making shit up.
Oh, it was the toughest. If you were listening to rappers, I was listening to rappers. Anything that you heard on the radio or wherever.
Yeah. A lot of
What were they
rappers
playing
can't
rap?
freestyle.
Salt Lake had some rap station, like where they'd play some hip hop and some rap at
Oh,
a,
yeah.
at a certain time period there.
I was always more into metal and stuff. My friend from Chicago is the one that got me into rap. He didn't get it though. It's like, no, we
I
listen
was
to metal
in,
around here.
I was in everything. We had a
I I mean, I still like
radio
it.
station back in the day, still there, KRCL 90.9 FM, and it was that public radio station where they would play different genres of music, and they would play rap, punk, reggae, all these different alternative forms of music, but they would give them like a time slot, and you could tune in
Hmm.
on whatever day or time, and they would have like reggae music for 4 hours that was underground, punk music for 3 or 4 hours that was underground, heavy metal, thrash metal shit that you would never hear on the radio for 3 or 4 hours that was underground. What they do is they allow a DJ to come in and play records because people were record collectors back then. And if you had a big enough collection and you wanted to, if you know, who knows how they picked the people that came in and played the records, but you could tune into a radio station, a public radio station back in the 90s, and hear records and songs and bands you would never hear anywhere else.
Yeah.
Because mainstream radio was completely wrapped up and controlled. I didn't realize the music and the radio was so controlled until I went, and my first wife was a producer at a talk radio station that had an AM and FM side. And when I went in there, I seen how, like in 1992, I seen how they had a FM side and AM side, and stations, whatever they were. The AM one was K Talk, KTKK. The FM one,
Yeah.
I can't remember what it was. Maybe they had two or three FM ones. But all the songs that they played on the FM side were programmed by a guy called Programmer that put the songs on an 8 track from records
Yeah.
or on tapes from records. The record companies would probably send the records, and they would put them onto a tape, and they'd set them up for the DJ who's hosting the hour on whatever period on the FM side. So when you're calling into the radio station back in the 90s wanting to get a song played like you used to do, play Hotel California, you think he put the song on, but it's really just been already put on the tape. So when you call the studio, yeah, what song you want to hear? I want to hear the Hotel California. All right, we'll try to get that on now. And then maybe you hear your song and you're like, yeah, right on. Back in the 90s, 80s, 70s, you could call the radio station and request a song. That's how you heard music. Back in the 80s, you recorded songs with cassette players. All my favorite songs on you take a cassette player. But I'm saying in the 70s, 80s, you'd take a cassette player and push record if your song came on the radio, and it would make the worst recording you've ever heard. And you would love hearing it back because it was so incredible. It was your favorite song, even if it sounded like shit. Played back through an old cassette tape.
Yeah.
It was crazy what people loved back in the 80s, and it was fine. It was perfectly fine. People living today have everything at their fingertips, Clint. Any song you ever recorded want to hear, they're already recording everything you're doing inside and out of your house, your building, your life, your mind.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
you could do anything you want now, Clint, with AI. Back in the 80s, you had to think something. You had to think of something, maybe write something, do something. Today, all you have to do is just say what you want into the telephone, and it'll create it for you. Can you imagine what's occurring?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's people are all being they're being manipulated into becoming lazy of the mind.
There you go.
Yeah, there's no creativity left. It's all remakes of
You don't
remakes
have
and
to learn how to draw.
copycats.
You don't have to learn how to sing. You don't have
Yeah,
to
the
learn
auto
how to
tune, all that crap.
do anything. It'll all be done for you. And you'll sit there. Oh, you know what happens when you don't move? I'm a proponent of hard work, especially if it helps you get to what your goal is. If it helps you in any way, or if it just helps your life. I'm a proponent of work because muscles atrophy if they're not used. And
Yeah.
this is what they tell us. If you do nothing, the astronauts just got back from 9 days. There's endless news stories about what happens if your body's not doing anything for 9 days.
Oh yeah.
You see
So we
these
got a
stories,
guest.
Clint? We have a guest. Who
Hey,
do we
what's
got
going
on
on?
here?
Can I have a drink?
Have a drink.
What does that mean?
All right, I'm having a drink. Look, I've got
They
some
just
ultra
left.
light. Ultra,
What is-
Michelob Ultra. Have a drink. Drink's good.
What was that?
Well, it's not henbane. A lethal dose.
Well, it's too bad they didn't say.
What was the name? What was the name of our brief guest?
Michael something or other. I think they were just some kind of clown.
Well, that's fine.
It's still funny.
We welcome all clowns. We're all clowns here. We're
That's
all
from a movie or something.
clowns. All in one and wonder clown. All in one and wonder clowns.
Oh yeah.
I did a song
I sent an
a while
invite to
back.
Danny DeVito.
Killer Clowns. Killer Clowns. When that was a popular thing, I did a song. I do music, as you know. No, I did a song.
Yeah, I mean, you did a song after you seen the movie.
No, I never saw the movie. I just
Oh, you never seen the movie?
clowns are popular, and all of a sudden I got inspired to write a song called "Killer Clowns." My wife hates it when I sing that song too. Oh, now I see clowning around my life, causing misery. Oh, now I see. Maybe you know my wife hates that song. Clowning around in my life, causing misery. Oh.
The
lead chorus was "Killer Clowns," but you have to put the music behind it because it goes dun dun dun, dun 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 dun. I have some friends that are serious guitarists. I was experimenting with the song. It's pretty cool stuff. We couldn't make it fly.
yeah.
We were arguing at the time. It's a good song though. Killer Clowns.
Oh yeah.
Did a few. I did a few. I did an American Saint song.
I guess
That was pretty cool. I'm American Saint. Yes, I'm painting. Oh, I'm corrupt to the core. I'm American Saint. Yes, I'm painting. Oh, I'll get you on your floor. It was an old song I did.
Yeah.
When that movie came out. Don't hate me because I'm creative.
Let's see. Download. Okay. Yeah. Here I got a song I'll put on here.
You got one?
Yeah, it's one that I made with a band I was in.
Here we go. Something that they won't ban us for you. Shadow ban us.
Playing. Okay, it should be going.
Arms too short to box with God, vocalize phenomena, all is gone, far from non-rational, syntactical. Arms too short to box with God, vocalize phenomena, all is
That's
gone,
you.
far from non-rational, syntactical. I start
You're rapping there?
arch nemesis, Smart
Yeah.
enemies cheat the
Fuck, I'm your biggest fan. I've heard this before, though.
Oh, okay, you have?
Fuck yeah, brother.
Yeah,
Keep it going. Don't stop. Bad as hell. Everybody hates me. Yes. Fuck yeah. I'd buy that fucking record.
Traumatize the blind.
Badass.
Short the box of God, vocalize phenomenon. All is gone, far from non-rational, syntactical. Short the box of God, vocalize phenomenon. All is gone, far from non-rational, syntactical. Godliness followed by these lobbyists of followers. Swallowers.
That's badass, Clint. That's why we tune into you, dude. You're a bad motherfucker. That's killer. I've listened to that. I'd buy that fucking record. Sharpen that bitch up. Get you in the studio. Badass. Fuck yeah. That works.
All is gone, far from non-rational, syntactical. Arms too short to box with God, vocalize phenomenon.
That's an old song. I'm arms too short to box with God. My friend who's also a musician spotted that song. That's you rapping over the top of that.
Yeah.
That's cool as hell.
Practices with them and stuff, but then the other
That's
song,
an old song. That's a remake.
well, they didn't approve of my lyrics or the titles of the songs. I took
Whoever they were,
well, I took the arms too short.
they're doing a.
God from a Wu-Tang thing, so I wasn't aware that it was an older song.
No, anytime you pull up a song, you don't realize it's been done like 70 times before. You're like, what? I was pulling up. I've been listening to old 50s songs, getting back into an old groove, trying to reverse the energy, the psychic energy drain they've been doing on us. Going back into YouTube, because anything you can think of is in there. All music is being piled in there. Vibrations and frequencies are different from different time periods. So I was going to a happier time, listening to some 50s, 60s stuff, making some playlists. You know, if you haven't done that, go do it. YouTube allows you
to Cooper's radio
better your life.
He plays old songs I've never heard.
Yeah, I don't know about anything he was listening to. Most of that crap's pretty horrible what he was listening to, but that's okay.
When he did play songs that wasn't.
Oh, he did that song Bette Midler the Rose. I never want to hear that song Bette Midler the Rose ever again.
Songs because he was. I was reading that thing about the other night. This whole thing is about the symbolism of a rose and the socialism that comes out of the from the spring or whatever. There's a whole. He does episodes on those songs where he explains the occult meanings. It's all about this socialism being planted in different countries and the rise of it, the birth of the rose, and all this shit. It's fucking. It's just the amount of like propaganda, and they wouldn't need to shove it down our throats if it was good for it, So it's obviously
that's what I always say. If it's good for you, they wouldn't have to sell it to you. You'd be wanting to just go buy it. People would be like, hey, if you got some of this, you better go and get some of that. No one's saying that, right? Yeah. If it's good, they wouldn't have to sell it to you. That's another maxim you could look at.
Like how they bring up the Wizard of Oz every year.
There you go. There's nothing else on television. You might as well watch it. Ugh. No. That's an old nother mind control thing. That's when mind control is different. They go through cycles, we're starting to learn. Cycles of mind control where they have to readjust the historical story for the next generation. It's almost like they have to leave the last generation out of the new psycho
Yeah, that's why they make
trauma.
these Generation X, Y, and Z bullshit.
Yeah, they have to split the generations apart. Leave the last generation out of the trauma they're going to put on the new generation.
Well, they don't want
So
the
they
old
can't
people
help
telling
them.
They don't want the old people telling the young people all the secrets about.
Yeah, they want the old people to go live your lives in quiet solitude and enjoy your benefits. Don't help your young ones, or you might have an accident.
Yeah, I mean,
You know, shit like that. It's threats. They use threats and bribery.
one time
It's okay. We know what you've done. You scum. All you scum.
Store, when I leave, I'll take the cart and I'll run as fast as I can and jump on it and ride the cart like a skateboard in the car. And everybody always looks at me like, "Whoa," you know.
Like, what is this young punk teenager? People are too terrorized by the state of things. Anybody having fun looks like a threat now. That's what the government's produce an environment where, look, that guy's smiling. Oh my God, call the police.
I think that's what happened like 5 million times when I used to live in the city.
Oh my God.
They're having fun over there. They're smoking weed and laughing.
Terrorists. They're like Donald Trump might be a terrorist. Get the fuck out of here. It's gross propaganda.
Yeah.
What's sick is they played that terrorist. You might be a terrorist if you voted for a white American president. Are you a terrorist?
You're not black if you don't vote for me.
Twisting the you're not black. That's the worst.
Who the fuck would say that?
And then black people go, oh, they don't even understand it. It's like so weird.
Dr.
No one understands. No one understands. Joe Biden saying that's a person saying something no one understands. That was the whole point of Biden. Just constant gibberish.
They didn't want anybody to hear what
They kept him in the basement. Very few interviews. Every time they interview him, he says something they didn't want him to.
You better take your cough syrup before your speech.
Hid him in the basement. Blame COVID for it. He cares about people. He doesn't want to kill any old people, so he hides in his basement during the whole election.
Well, that's what's crazy is they were all sorts of stuff, even Bill Gates stuff. You can tell they were in a green screen, and fucking it's like what the fuck are they? Where are they at? Are they underground somewhere and too good to breathe the air up here? You know, fucking.
Meanwhile, Trump is having 40,000 people showing up that same weekend, where Biden is at a movie theater where cars have to park 20 feet apart because COVID could spread if you open your window to listen to the movie theater projection. Do you remember this stupid shit?
Yeah.
Do you remember this? Because he cared about people. Only so many people could be at the drive-in. Cars parked a safe distance away, and he showed up and gave like a 15-minute thing up on a stage way far away so COVID viruses couldn't fly in the air over it anyway. Meanwhile, Trump had monster trucks and thousands of people and fireworks going off and miles of cars coming to his event. Am I the only person that saw this? I know everyone hated Trump because the news told them Trump's a Russian agent, but does anybody remember 2016 watching this show?
They don't want to think. They want someone to tell them how to think.
In 2020, and God.
What I'm seeing on Facebook is all these leftist have all turned into anti-Semites, and that they're demonizing Trump because he's helping Israel, and so I think that the media is doing exactly what they're trying to make everybody hate him.
Well, the Israel question. Immediately, any discussion of Israel, you're a closet Nazi. You question one thing about Israel's foreign policy, you're Hitler lover. Right. It's not
Yeah, but the
real
question
parts of this.
well, from my understanding, after talking to a lot of people that know about it more than I do, that Israel's been attacked so many times by these Muslims that, and then every time they do something back, the media is all like, "Oh, look at Israel did it first," but it's really the Islam's doing it first. And so then, and then everybody's like, because it's like, well, it's even some of my own friends that are on Facebook, they're like, "Oh, Trump's a piece of shit, blah blah. He wipes Israel's ass." It's like, well, like that I brought up the point. I'm like, well, they're fucking the Hezbollah are fucking Nazis. Like what the
There
fuck?
ain't time in my time with you tonight to go into the subject of
I mean the Dennis Cuddy stuff,
Israel and the
like,
controversy around everything that's going on right now.
Well, before the Dennis Cuddy research coming across that, I thought that the Nazi conspiracy was long gone.
You need to bring people on in the audience that have strong opinions about this subject to tell us all what's really going on here.
Well,
I'll tell you a couple things.
Dan used to be an IDF officer.
Oh, Dan, I know. Come on up here, Dan. Get Sabrina in here.
From interviewing.
Let's get Gal Gadot. I want to see Gal Gadot on here, Clint. Give her an invite.
I've learned a lot from Dan interviewing.
Anyways. Danny's a smart guy. I like conversation with Danny.
This joint tastes good.
Man, that subject though, Clint. There's no way. Let's see, what time is it? 10:30. My wife will be in here in 5 minutes, shutting this show down. You want to go into the Israel? Is Israel God's chosen country?
I'm not saying we have to
conversation. No, I know. You're talking about the news is slanted, the retaliation.
Like,
man, Clint, that's
before my friend who was a medic in the military, before he told me that he's seen old ladies in the Middle East blow up, that I didn't believe it was real, because the way that the 9/11 documentaries painted it, they painted that like the Islam was totally innocent, and then so I thought they were innocent, and then my friend he gets back from Afghanistan for 4 years, tells me the most horrid stories you could ever imagine about being a medic. And then he goes on about he's just talking about he's like yeah, I'm in the market. He had a million stories like this, just chilling in a marketplace buying some food or something, and then he said some old lady would like run up and be like rah and fucking boom and fucking and I was like, Jesus Christ. He said it was the most fucked up shit he's ever seen in his life. Really fucked up shit.
I'm sure it was.
Yeah.
Well, but what you're talking about here is you're talking about a theater of war.
What I'm saying though is that
no, listen, a theater of war between these countries that have different belief systems. Not all Muslims believe the same thing. Yeah, regions
dangerous. They've been
are not. Well, when you come, oh no, I'm sorry to interrupt you. There's reports that over in Iran, they're shooting at people, or as our helicopters are flying over their country, people in the desert in their little tents are shooting at our helicopters. So that's how brave they are over there. Jesus. We've been dropping bombs on the Middle East for like 20, 30 years straight, right? Yeah, official records. We've been dropping bombs on the Middle East. Here comes my wife. The signal has come on. And the bat signal has come on. I am needed elsewhere. You want to open this can of worms at the end of the show.
Well,
Osama bin Laden said, I didn't do it, but if you want to blame me for it, which your government does, Go for it.
What? Which was Osama bin Laden?
Yeah, the third or fourth one said that. And they asked him. Because it's like, he's like Ozzy.
Well, he's not cool like Ozzy.
No, but I said, Mama's gonna worry. Osama bin Laden said, I didn't do it, but if you want to blame me for it, go for it. The reason I'm mad is because your country has bases all over here, messing with our countries. But whatever. Who gives a shit about that, right? Who gives a shit about us meddling over there when we, kind of set the whole place up, run it, give them money, they do whatever we tell them.
Well, I guess what I'm saying is,
are we supposed to believe anything we're told about anything that's going on with these people?
Well, that's.
The more you look into these things, and I have been given the bat signal.
Well,
I want to leave on a positive note, not talking about some obscure thing trying to.
I'm trying to change the
take me out to change the subject. You're the one that made up brought up some weird thing about what was this weird thing?
Oh shit! It's pouring out. Jesus.
What's going on in the Middle East? You want to bring up the Middle East conflict at the end of my last 5 minutes of our conversation? How I feel about whoever, one side or the other? Thanks, man. No, sorry. Jesus, dude. How about one positive thing before it ends? Yo, I'd like to leave the world with some peace. I'm tired of conspiracy, of horror, care, conspiracy. Why don't you bring us something to lift up, instead of bringing us down in the cup of sorrow, borrow tomorrow's future. Now, with all lost time, listen to your crying. Done with this garbage now, we'll press it up, throwing it out just like a 15 can. Go back, I don't know, man. That's what's up or down. Depends on which way you're falling. In the bush, up, down, twisting all around. Go back to your mama, tell your mama. Go to bed, cause she's gonna smack you in the side of your head if you don't go to bed now. Go to bed.
MC Wolfman
listen
Jack.
to your mama.
MC Wolfman Jack.
Mama told me not to come.
Like
Mama told me not to come. This ain't the way to have fun, son. Three Dog Night. Classic. All right, I've got the bat signal. Couldn't carry on your great work, sir. I love all of our conversations, and we'll see you not this Friday, but next Wednesday.
Oh yeah, we'll take it easy.
Peace to everyone in the universe.
Peace
Fly
out.
high.
Damn it, where did my lighter go? Carry on my wayward son. Oh, there it is. Okay, well, drop my water. Let's see. I don't think I should rap right now. Yeah. So, well, I didn't get any response from anybody else. Everybody else is asleep. Maybe I'll just bust out a rap. Keep it like the calendar, blacking, rapping, what happened? I'm coming back. Got fat bitches popping. I'm trying to go to Burger King and eat a snack. While you laughing, you a motherfucking Okay, so damn it, I was too stoned on earlier. Fucking this. I forgot to say about pertaining to the last podcast I was on. That Under the Rainbow movie seemed very. It was very. It kind of had the same vibe, even though it was like 30 years, 20 years, 30 years earlier. It's about some kind of remaking of the Wizard of Oz, but there was a bunch of Nazis and midgets and the lady from Star Wars. Yeah, because I forgot to bring this up because it's definitely it was a huge flop in the theaters, and that I don't know. Yeah, that maybe I just fucking we're live. If your brain is gone, that's what you got. Smoking weed, then getting lost. Lieutenant Paper and Elvis, Steve later, motherfucking haters. High like elevators, escalators. Next, break through. Yeah, it's got Princess Leia in it. What is that? Carrie Fisher, I think. Yeah, Carrie Fisher and Chevy Chase is in that movie. Okay, well, I guess I'm not on fire, so thought I smelled something burning. Yeah, Carrie Fisher. Her mom was some famous actress or something, and I seen a comedy stand-up thing of her, and she was discussing her family life, and she had like diagrams of people that were sleeping with all the people that her father slept with, or some kind of weird shit like that. Let's see here. Yeah, so man, this joint tastes good. How's everybody doing tonight? Twizzle stick, feeling twizzly? Nah. Yeah, yeah, I don't think anybody's awake. But yeah, that Under the Rainbow movie, 1981. That's a weird movie. You should definitely watch it. It's it was a huge flop. Let me look at these numbers here real quick. Wait, maybe I can just put this on the screen. Yeah, it was like a huge flop. Where is it at? There it is. Where's the budget at here? 1981. July, 20 million. And it only grossed 18 million. So I mean, that's interesting. Because in that movie we were watching, what was that called? Oh god, that movie is horrible. I mean, some of it was pretty funny though, but the producers, that's it. Yeah, well, I guess it's not quite 2 million. There's a million below the million, 1.2 million below the budget, estimated budget. They might have had their lawyers estimate it. Could have been like 40 million. And who knows, you know? Yeah. So it's definitely a weird movie here. Let me see. I'll just bring up a couple screenshots. I'm sure you'll agree that it's a pretty weird movie. Bunch of midgets getting drunk. Chevy Chase, he wasn't very popular in the a lot of some of his movies flopped, like the Invisible Man movie. That one flopped. That was a good movie. I liked it. Yeah. So the midgets. Oh, there's Carrie Fisher. Yes, that's definitely an interesting movie. Let's see here. Yeah. Okay, I guess there's only 16 screenshots for the movie. That's weird. What was I? Yeah. So yeah, it's one of the worst movies of the '80s here. Uh, yeah. What was that movie called? Let's see, it was in the '80s. What does that say? I lived in Phoenix. Oh yeah. Okay, where is it at? Funny Farm, Fletch Lives. That one was pretty decent. I liked it. Memoir. Oh, that was '92. That was a little bit earlier. Yeah, this one was Memoirs of an Invisible Man. I wonder what the money is on that one. Let's see, 40 million. it grossed 14.3 million, but it costed $40 million to make. no wonder, no wonder Chevy Chase retired. Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah, that's a pretty huge that's a huge loss. That's a bigger loss than that fucking that other movie I just showed you. Oh, that's funny. Where was I at here? Oh shit, I gotta scroll down again a bunch. There we go. Yeah, I mean, so besides Memoirs of an Invisible Man, wait, Chevy Chase was in Last Action Hero. I don't recall that. Cops and Robertsons, that was pretty good. Vegas Vacation. Yeah, he was in Dirty Work too. Vegas Vacation was his last big movie, it seems. Because after that, it was all just, I don't know. It was like they weren't letting him write his own jokes or something. The what else we got? Nothing But Trouble. That one's really good. Which that one had to have been a flop. Uh, Danny Aykroyd. You know, that's a pretty good movie. Definitely very bizarre. If you see that Mercedes in the movies, those rims on it are worth a fortune because you cannot find those rims anywhere. Let's see here. Where's the money at? Oh, this is even worse. 40 million budget with an 8 million gross. Whoa, that's crazy. Huge flop. I wonder if, there's no. I mean, I guess I could see that movie costing a lot, but 40 million, 1991 money, that seems a little bit tight. Jesus Christ. Wonder how the investors felt on that movie, unless it was some kind of con job. The movie itself was good, though. I mean, so it was filmed at Greystone Park and Mansion. Wasn't aware of that. That's interesting. What is this? Well, oops. Okay, I guess it fucked up. Yeah, so $30 million discrepancy in 1991. That's a lot of money. Lot of money. Money. I don't remember the rest of that song. Yeah, so I wonder what other movies had huge discrepancy flops of. I mean, that's crazy. That was a good movie. I don't know why. Maybe they didn't advertise enough or something. Weird. Nothing but trouble. L.A. Story. I don't remember. Uncredited. Caddyshack 1 and 2. Funny Farm was pretty good. I remember watching that when it came out with my dad. Three Amigos. That was a classic. Spies Like Us. That was really good. What else we got? Fletch. European Vacation. National Lampoon's Vacation. Yeah, besides that, Caddyshack. Hmm. Yeah, that was really well. I guess I don't think I ever seen Foul Play or this other one or some of these. But yeah, there's Under the Rainbow 1981 because it's like that was right after Star Wars. It was like that movie was I don't know. It seemed like it was a weird movie for them to do because like the theosophy of the original movie, it's like. And then even in one of the Wizard of Oz movies, they had the guy from Back to the Future. Back to the Future's theosophy movie. It's got the same fucking theosophy as Total Recall and The Sixth Day by Arnold Schwarzenegger, as well as the True Lies movie. Seems like Arnold's got a lot of theosophical movies. It's very interesting. I still definitely like those movies, but it's a weird spin on it. It's like, well, were we being brainwashed to think in a theosophical way? uh, Makes you wonder. Oh yeah, Chevy Chase. He was a repairman in Hot Tub Time Machine. He did a pretty good job in that. It's weird though. Imagine like you go on the scene and you got your part memorized, blah 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 blah, and then it's just you're just imitating what you think a person would the character would sound like or do, and so you're just a professional imitator unless you're writing your own jokes, uh I mean, unless you're what do they call that when they just make up some kind of line in a movie and it stays in the movie. Some actors are really famous for doing that quite a bit, just improving everything. A lot of the Ghostbusters was improv on what's his name's part, Bill Murray. Yeah, he was improving a lot of that stuff. Good improv. I applaud. Okay, yeah, I think I got two. Yeah, those movies. Great classic movies. Yeah, it makes you wonder because you watch those old '80s Saturday Night Live, and he's really good in it. Chevy Chase, the man of the house. I could have. I think I've seen that. Can't remember if what the hell was it. Oh yeah, fucking stupid Tim Allen show actor. Hmm. Yeah. So well, I didn't know he was that old. 1943. That's pretty old. 1943. He's like 83 or something. Uh, Damn it, I'm pretty stoned. How old is that? 83. Yeah, that's 83. It's pretty old. It's crazy because, like, to think to live 40 more years, you know? Roughly 81. Okay, my brain is not working here. 81. Wait a minute. Does it seem right? 43 plus. Yeah, that's not right. So, what's going on here? Where's quotable? I'm missing a bunch here. It'd be interesting to interview that RR channel. See what his he's probably a retired person or something. Some kind of, or he could just be some kind of regular person. Who knows? Put an invite out in case anybody wants to come on. Enter the dragon. What was it called? Enter the gauntlet. Yeah, the I mean, there's a lot of bad movies out there. This Project Hail Mary movie was kind of weird. Right there was this Dude, Where's My Car movie. That movie was like Scientology 101. Oh yeah, fucking what was I getting at? There's a lot of stupid movies. Let's see. Let's see. It's fun to tease him, but blah blah blah. Okay. Any ideas on what should be discussed? What should be discussed? Yo, up for discussion. I'ma bring back that discussion. Why'd you rush it? Are you a Russian? You motherfucking coming through and crush them bitches. Roll through like you nothing vicious. Motherfucker roll up the swishes. Yo, I'm splintered. It's the end of winter. Time for the spring. Roll back, cause my mind just brings the habit. Motherfucking garbage. Yo, with the habits. Motherfucking line with the beat that's the gladdest. Yo, as I speculate, come back, an education, motherfucking regulation. Forget shit with my motherfucking weed smoking that I'm smoking and it's meditating. My brain waves and my motherfucking thoughts, they stay paid. Motherfucking clear paths. Yo, I'm like, motherfucking weed made a clear path. Keep the motherfucking fascination with the blackest statement. Exaggerated. Yo, can't motherfucking smoke another joint. It's gonna be pointless. Yeah, I got nothing. Okay, that's scaring everybody with these horrible raps. So this is funny. The worst movies of 1980 through 1999. When time ran out. Was this 1980? I don't think I've ever. What is this? Looks pretty bad. An active volcano threatens the South Pacific. Yeah, I don't think I've seen that one. 4.6. What do we got? The Mountain Men, Blue Lagoon, North Sea Hijack. Can't stop the music. A lot of these are. Wait, these seem. This is like 80 and before, or what is this? Worst movies of 80 through 99. Why does that one movie say 1979? Catigula. First Monday in October. Under the Rainbow. The 12th worst movie of the 80s, 90s. What does that say? Can you see that part? Oh, yeah, the link. I can see the link. The Fan, Choo Choo, and the Philly Flash. Oh, I thought Halloween 2 was decent. They got that on there. It's the worst. Cannonball Run. That was a decent movie. Zorro. The Heaven's Gate. What is that about? What is that about? 1890. Oh, that's weird. Incan. Yeah, I've never heard of these. Yes, Giorgio. Okay, so maybe I should talk about something esoteric or something. What word was that here? Yeah, so I was this whole Re-Alien thing is this is that lady that was connected to the Nazis. It's in the Re-Aliens. I forget I get the screenshots in my folder of how she's connected. Divorce, blah blah. The Ibrahim Project, which is a joint operation between the CIA. So I don't know if that's real or if he's just making accusations of if he's just making shit up. Directed with mind control. Yeah. So Balsalaire announced Clonade's work had resulted in the birth of a baby named Eve, which she claimed was the world's first human clone. That's a lie. Blah blah. IRM's allegations regarding blah blah. Many commentators believe this announcement has been a hoax. Aliens declared. Could have been a psychological thing. It could have been some kind of well, I think that they probably had clones for quite some time. At least the 60s or 50s, if not 30s. Because, I mean, it's not that difficult to make a clone. I mean, let's see here. Hierarchical. Yes, it's not a coincidence that the Re-Alien guy says he's all fucking zoot suited up with the fucking alien bullshit. Let me see if I brought that up here before his interview where he's Maitreya and all this bullshit. I'm not gonna bring it up again, I guess. Yeah, so I mean I guess I got some notes I could go through here. Well, let me just notes. Wait, where'd it go? Okay, sorry for the delay. Pictures. Okay, so notes. Let's see. Oh, did that just switch order here? Okay, notes. I guess I'll just start right here. Notes. Well, I got a lot of random shit going on here. Here's a ghost video. Another here's some alien stuff. A gnome. I'm trying to get a job at Weekly World News. All right, come on. Here's another supposed alien. Where's the real notes here? I just went to alien shit. Do 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 do. Yeah, that's that's not a UFO, is it? I don't think I see a UFO on there. Is this one gonna go or what? Why isn't that going? Okay. Yeah, so no, I'm not trying to discuss UFOs. Let's say John Birch himself. Uh, well, there's something Cooper didn't trust about the John Birch Society. I can't remember what it was, but he had some really good. I'm gonna have to dig that up. There's another alien, supposedly. Ooh. Let's see. Soviets. What is this? Okay, what is this? Epstein notes. Okay, let's fast forward. Epstein. Okay, here we go. Oh, more Epstein. No. Let's fast forward here. Okay, I'm gonna fast forward more. Let's see. I had some notes about some Masonic shit that are what is this, witches stuff. Let's fast forward. How's everybody doing in the how's everybody doing? How y'all doing? let me why don't you come here right now. Let me tell you something, all right? No. I don't know who talks like that. That's just let's see here. Yeah, so this is talking about the name of France, capital of France, retain its name, Paris, para ISIS, under the protection of ISIS. Remember, para ISIS. You know, it's not a coincidence there was some kind of fucking Muslim fucking terrorist group called ISIS. It's not a coincidence. You know, it's not a coincidence that the there's just the Illuminati practices the concealed worship of ISIS, and that the that's a Jesus depiction. Yeah, no beard, no beard on that Jesus. Anything before 300 AD doesn't have a beard. Let's see here. So yeah, this is interesting because this is I didn't label it. Talking about Baha'i, like the Baha'is. It's a branch of Islam, aka Illuminism. I think that was about what's her name? The fuck is it? Yeah, Patty Hearst. That's what it was about. Okay, I gotta go farther in the notes here. Okay, here we go. The lion's grip, the eagle's claw, the two pillars, the sprig of acacia stepping over an open grave, and of that bright morning star whose coming brought peace and salvation to the multitude, but death stark and terrible to one lone man. In review, there will pass before us initiation rites of death and resurrection which exist in all parts of the world, and from them we shall learn much which will help us in our study. Yeah, so these are some notes from I think it was from Who is Hiram Abiff, talking about the Queen of Sheba being Astarte, which is Sirius. So the Queen of Sheba is just another symbol for Sirius. As always, What is this? Blah blah. Yeah, the Queen of Sheba indicate that she represents Astarte. Let's see. Wait, I forgot these are backwards, so I'm going in reverse order here. Yes, this is interesting. It was later discovered by Solomon and placed on a triangular altar set up a secret vault built beneath the temple. It was uncovered by a cubical stone, which was engraved the sacred law in the vault, the existence of which was known only to 27 elect masons, was then sealed up completely. The three culprits committed suicide rather than fall into the hands of their pursuers. We're talking about the symbolic story of the Hiram Abiff legend. Because, like, I don't actually believe in Solomon's Temple. It's all symbolism. But if there is a real Solomon's Temple, there's a big, large sum of money there. The biggest amount of money anybody's ever seen. Oh, did my camera freeze? Okay, there it goes. Yes, this is talking about it's in reverse order. I don't want to skip ahead. Skip behind? Skip ahead. I don't know. Hiram afterwards talks to Cain and the others of his ancestors. Learned that they were descendants of the genie of fire. He ultimately returned to the upper air, bearing with him as a gift the hammer of Tubal Cain, with which he was told he could in a fellow moment repair the damage wrought by the malignity of his fellow workmen. Hiram immediately used the hammer on the brazen sea, which next morning was whole and perfect, to the amazement of this is talking about the symbol of the making of the universe or whatever. Blah blah. I don't think I'm gonna read all that. Yeah, so this is before goes into the molten mass instead of being burnt. Felt himself being dragged down into the bottomless pit. See, it's interesting because the Fulcanelli was saying that the crucible is the cruci wait, crucible is the crucifix, and so from an esoteric view, that there's symbolism of this crucible is matches the Bible story. Received into the center of the earth, the soul of the world, the kingdom of Cain, where liberty reigns with him. There the tyrannous envy of Adonai ceases. There can we, despising his anger, taste the fruits of the tree of knowledge. So they're talking about, I mean, it's a complicated subject because it's not exactly, so anyways, Hecathorn, according to Hecathorn, Hramabeth was descended from Cain. Remember, it's all symbolism with his father was one of the Elohim and begot Cain by Eve. Jehovah thereupon created Adam and married him to Eve, from whom was born Abel. Thus Cain was generated by fire and Abel by earth, the consequence of which there was bitter discord between the two, which reached its culmination when Jehovah refused to sacrifice Cain, insisting of the fruits of the earth, and accepted that of Abel, which consisted of domesticated animals. Cain slew Abel, and Jehovah thereupon declared that he and his seed should henceforth be subject to the sons of Abel. Despite this, the sons of fire were the real inventors of the arts and science. It was Enoch, son of Cain, who taught men how to cut stone, construct bricks, uh, Blah, blah. Yeah, so this part's interesting because we have learned that the Templars had a peculiar, almost sinister connection with one of these societies, namely the Assassins, in themselves had a mysterious secret rite. Blah, blah. Let's see. I'm gonna grab that half cigarette I got over there. I got the fan on and the window open. May as well. Ugh. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna like get like some really good weed and quit smoking cigarettes. Yeah, so let's skip ahead here. I want Lancelot and the spear. Wait, did I push it twice? So this is a weird part of it. After this strange cannibalistic feast, maybe I should just skip ahead and then go in reverse so I'm not like reading it out of order here. Because otherwise it's just gonna be weird. Oh, back there. So I thought this was interesting about the Grail legend. Let's see. There does seem to be evidence that one or two such heads were found, one being at Paris, and we cannot ignore the curious Templar legend of the head which brought good luck. It may be that the head represents the head of Adonis, which was thrown into the sea at Alexandria each year. Cannot overlook the fact that among the Hallows, the Grail is a bleeding head, sometimes described as the head of St. John the Baptist. We've already seen that the two St. Johns, or more especially St. John the Baptist, took over many of the rites and customs associated with Adonai. Therefore, we are entitled to suspect that the Templar head and the head of the Grail legends both go back to the older cult. I guess this next part is our suspicions derive considerable support from the Mabinogian, wherein Puritor sees the Grail, the spear dripping blood in the head, which latter he is told is that of a relation of his who was murdered by witches. The early version of the Grail, there is no hint of the head. That the head is that of St. John's, neither is the bleeding sword of Longius, the soldier who pierced the side of Jesus. Maybe I'm missing all the chat here. Whoa. Okay, I'm putting this shit out. Okay. Oh, I already read that part. So here's another Templar legend. A noble lady of Miraclia was loved by a Templar, the Lord of Sidon. But she died when young, and on the night of her burial, this wicked knight crept to the grave, dug up her body, and violated it. Then a voice from the void bade him return in 9 months' time, for he would find a son. He obeyed the injunction, and at the appointed time, opened the grave again and found a head on the leg bones of a skeleton, skull and bones, skull and crossbones. The same voice bade him guard it well, for it would be the giver of all good things. And so he carried it away with him. It became his protecting genius. He was able to defeat his enemies by merely showing them the magic head, which is the symbol of the skull and crossbones. In due course, it passed into the possession of the order. So there's the true origin of the skull and crossbones. Woo! That I brought to the table. Just gonna roll another joint. Roll another joint in celebration. The I've dug into this Skull and Bones so much, and that this book is really well written, and that there's more to this story, more to all these stories, much more. I'm going to show this screenshot to that Mortis dude because I couldn't find it when I was looking for it. The legend seems to be garbled account of an initiation, rite of death and resurrection. And moreover, well, I'm not going to read all this. Severed heads. I think I already read that part. Let's see here. So this part's let's get into the Fisher King. From some accounts, it is clear that the wound from which the king guardian is suffering is that of castration. Well, on this point, keep in mind it's symbolic, but the profane. But anyways, on this point, Jay Weston says the dead body on the bier, the maimed king on the litter, correspond with the god dead or wounded in such a manner that he is deprived of his reproductive powers. This is an analogy which has hitherto been too much ignored, though certain scholars have evidently been aware of its existence. Valley and other writers point out that the term thigh used in connection with the wounding of Adonai is merely a well recognized euphemism, of which they give numerous instances, and while the majority of the Grail texts employ this term for the wound of the Fisher King, parmi les Q excuse me, Wolfram von Eckenbach uses words which leave no doubt that here, as elsewhere, the Fisher, here as elsewhere, the term is to be understood in the euphemistic sense. Even in the late form of the tradition preserved for us, the Mort de Arthur, Sir Percival, wounds himself in the thigh, namely castrates himself, because he nearly had carnal connection with the lady who had came in a ship covered with silk blacker than a bear, who is undoubtedly Astarte. After this, let's skip ahead a little bit. Yeah, I think I'm gonna skip this part. Percival. Let's see later. Yeah, so later we obtain an official interpretation of these two incidents given to Percival by King Hermit, according to whom the white questing beast signifieth Jesus. 12 dogs, people of the old law. Teachings that Jesus, blah, blah, bringing the new law. Blah, blah. Let's see here. Let's skip ahead. Where's that one note at? Well, quite independent grounds. The Grail Legends contains the remnants of old Syrian Adonai cults. Blah blah. Okay, I think that the yeah, I'm gonna go back this way. Let's see. Go ahead. Is that Blavatsky? There's some Illuminati notes here. Luciferians, the Malavita, and the rest. That's interesting. The Orange Society, 1857. What's weird is that this is damn, I don't remember what book this is from, but it was interesting. The Illuminati, the Sons of Satan, Carbonari. Let's skip ahead here. Yeah, so here it's talking about Isis. The priesthood of Isis were clearly the original know nothings. Their power grew altogether out of the mystery which surrounded them. Behind the throne and superior to it by force of knowledge and combination, they governed ignorance by its fears and the power by its superstitions. The idea of a mysterious combination of plans matured in darkness and carried out in silence, which imitates fate and awes by the imitation into a blind obedience of a system of oaths and terror is essentially a system of priestcraft. By this system, priestcraft, up to the very late period of its history, had the government of the world of fools all to itself, perfected by the gloomy imagination and executed by the ferocious zeal of Loyola, talking about Ignatius Loyola, culminated during the last century in Italy, Spain, and Portugal. The strain, however, was too severe even for the patience and faith of fools, and the reaction found its natural development in the excesses of the revolutionary spirit of 1798 and the national atheism of France. It's curious, however, to observe that this revulsion was prepared by the adoption of the same means relied upon by the priestcraft for the maintenance of its own power. Yes, this is going to. Well, let's get back this way. The Illuminati pushed their triumphs to the very foot of the throne. Frederick the Great of Prussia, Louis Egalité were members of the sect. They were, however, admitted only into the inferior grades, and flattered with the idea that they knew everything, when in fact they were simply royal know nothings. The crowd of great people, nobles, and church dignitaries who were similarly bamboozled, and the security of the order assured. Fancying they had seen the very heart of the mystery, they permitted the Illuminati to go unchecked, when in fact they had but touched the tips of the terrible fingers of the hand destined to clutch their throats in the death grip of revolution. So you see, the Illuminati control the know-nothings, the priestcraft of Isis. Let me go back this other way here. Know-nothingism. I'm not gonna. Let's skip out here. The whole bookcase full of patristic Greek and Latin is looking gloomily down on us from one side of our study. We can see at least 50 fine old saints, straight waistcoated and vellum, winking and leering at us, as much as to say, "Don't overlook us. Upon us anywhere, and you will find something of the same sort." Those miserable impostors, the know nothings, stole the whole idea from the fathers of the church, and botched it in the stealing, just as they have the splendid militia system of Ignatius Loyola. How could such idiots ever have reached so far as they have? That is the miracle. Jesuitism concealed its constitutions from 1521 to 1761, when M. Leone and Father Lavaliti lighted upon the mysterious volume, and all the fears of Aquaviva were realized. Know Nothingism could not conceal its constitution a single year. It attempted to imitate Jesuits, but its Loyola was named Scroggs. What am I? I'm not sure what. How do I save that clip? Prussia. Did I already read that one? Yeah, here we go. Know Nothingism in America is a clumsy copy of the Illuminati, aping its mysticism without its motive. It has created, instead of the daring enthusiasm of burning souls of men of genius crushed by the ignorant power of the debauched aristocracy, a treacherous band of men and malicious aspirants after two penny offices, a crowd of vicious seekers after excitement and worshippers of the loaves of and fishes, as suspicious of each other as of their opponents, and without confidence in the very league they form part of. Their oaths fly up to heavens like a boy's kite. One strong puff of an anti slavery blast, and string breaks, and away goes the kite, circling and swaying and turning over and over, to settle at last on the top of Mr. Senator Seward's chimney. I'm not sure what it's talking about there. Let's see. Yeah, so I brought up this before about how Theta Phi Beta Kappa is a front for the Illuminati, the Jacobins, the Know Nothings, the Elders of Zion. Blah blah. Communists. This is just a old chart showing up. Yeah, so here this is talking about the Masonic bodies, Scottish Rite, Concordant Orders, blah blah. Clandestine Masonic lodges, Illuminati and the Covenant, Freemasonry and the early Mormons, Chinese Freemasonry in America, blah blah. The Mystical Seven. So this is interesting. The Society of Illuminati, a seceding Mormon religious seeker society for men, with which was associated another organization, the Covenant, a secret society for Mormon men and women, which existed on Beaver Island in northern Lake Michigan, off the Grand Traverse regions between 1850 and 1856, when the Mormons under Brigham Young left Council Bluffs for Utah. James J. Strang, at the head of the party of seceders, New York Sun, blah blah. Journeyed to Beaver Island, founded the village of St. James, naming it after himself, erected a tabernacle, and with the assistance of a dozen young men as apostles, conducted religious services. By 1850s, St. James had a population of 600. Blah, blah, blah. Strang had a revelation from the angel of the Lord, directing him to be crowned king of the Mormons, and enjoining upon him and his people the practice of polygamy. It's a good way to get an STD. Practice polygamy and get an STD. Let's see what else we got here. It's kind of weird. I don't know what the fuck this is. Thigh nu epsilon alpha. Everybody knows what some of these symbols look like. College fraternities. Quite the ad for a college fraternity thing. I don't know if it's demonizing it or if it's if they were doing just making the picture after some. That's interesting. What does that say? Oh, hit that motherfucking like button. Okay, let's see what you got here. Elephant in a coffin. Let's see. So here's another mention of the Illuminati and Phi Beta Kappa. So this is interesting. Another writer on the subject says that Phi Beta Kappa is or was also part of Illuminism. Heckathorn Seeker Societies, Volume 2, page 310. This should be kept in mind when reading the following statement by an investigator for the Military Intelligence Association, who for some reason reported on the YMCA student conference in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, December 29th, 1926. And speaking of the peace workers of the conference, he said, quote, "It was interesting to note that the Phi Beta Kappa keys were worn by both Professor Coe and Roswell Barnes, as well as Baptist minister from one of the Southern colleges." And excuse me. End quote. Presumably, this means that all Phi Beta Kappa members are in a list of suspects. Yeah, so here's an old Masonic emblem. Compare this to a Baha'is necklace and see it's the same three interlaced triangles. Not a coincidence. Let's see. Yeah, so here, this is from Crowley's book, or this is from Crowley's one of the OTO's sick artistries, which I was never quite sure what it actually meant until finding this article. But you can see, I'll go to the picture first. It's some morbid dude, and there's like a witch and some fairy or some shit. But this is then I'll read the this is what it means. The artist represents the dawn of the day following the witch's route. The witch is hanged, and the satyr joyfully looks out from behind the tree. In the background all is spring, and the nymphs dances joyfully to the piping of the shepherd. The picture is symbolical of the new eon. From the blasted stump of dogma, the poison oak of original sin is hanged the hag, with dyed and bloody hair. Christianity, the glyph, thus commemorating sa vie horizontale et sa mort verticale. The satire, a portrait of Frater DDS, one of the teachers of the Master Therion, represents the soul of the new eon, whose word is do what thou wilt. For the satire is the true nature of every man and woman. Every man and every woman is a star. The shepherd is a nymph in the background represents the spontaneous outburst of the music of sound and motion caused by the release of the children of the new eon from the curse of the dogma of original sin. Other priestly bogies. Love is the law. Love under will. So that's what that. So you can see what Crowley and these the Illuminati, they want to destroy all the religions. I may not be religious, but I respect religions and I believe in freedom of religion. and that people should all be able to, practice their religion without a bunch of Crowleyites, you know. Let's see here. Order of the Oriental Templars. Remember what Fulcanelli says about the word Oriental. It means Aryan. What do we got here? Spaceship. This is from this Space Jesus book. What is going on here? Let's see. Okay. Well, I'm not sure if you're talking to me or not, but you can come on if you want. Let's see. Okay, so I'm gonna skip over this Space Jesus shit. Blah blah. What do we got here? UFOs. Okay, let me just finish rolling this joint here. July 17th, 1920, he attended the Congress of World Federation of Universal Freemasonry in Zurich, which lasted several days. Roos, with Bacard's support, advocated the adoption of the religion of Crowley's Gnostic Mass as, quote, official religion for all members of the World Federation of Universal Freemasonry in possession of the 18th degree of the Scottish Rite. Roos's efforts in this regard were a failure. He left the Congress after the first day. May 10th, 1921, Roos issued charters to Charles Stanford Jones and Heinrich Trenker to serve as Grand Masters for the U.S. and Germany, respectively. July 30th, 1921, Roos issued another Gauge of Amity document, this time to H. Spencer Lewis, founder of the AMRC, the American Order of the Rose Cross. Roos returned to Germany, settling in Munich. So Roos, I'm pretty sure it's talking about Theodore Roos. He advocated the adoption of the religion of Crowley's Gnostic Mass, the official religion of all members of World Freemasonry, of possession of the 18th degree. So, hold on, let me just get my book real quick. The 18th degree. And he's saying that because the 18th degree already has that gnosis in it. The gnosis of Crowley's religion. It's just the name of this joint is fighting me here. I said, get in there, weed. Okay, so this is talking about Jacobite kings of Stuart, the Stuart line. I'm gonna skip this here. What else do we got here? Illuminati, Higgins. Let's see. That the grand secret, the knowledge of the highest and last secret of the initiated of the Illuminati, we found clearly described in any work written by one of the initiated. If my reader be, as I hope he is, an honorable, upright, and benevolent man, and wish to know the truth by working himself up the royal arch, then he will know it. Wait, that's not. Oh, I gotta look up that 18th degree real quick. I forgot what it was. 18th degree. There it is. 18th. That's the Knight of the Rose Cross. Okay, where was I at? More I add not here, the uninitiated have no business to know. The initiated, I need not tell it. Page 719 of the same work, this learned and astute author says that Masons were the builders of Solomon's temple, that they and their art came from India, and that they were the ancestors of our Freemasons. Speaking of the initiation of Moses by the Egyptian priests, Schiller says these ceremonies were connected with the mysterious images and hieroglyphs, and the hidden truths so carefully concealed under them, used at their rites, are all comprised under the name mysteries, such as had been used in the temples of Isis and Serapis, which were the models of the mysteries of Eleusis and Samothrace, in more modern times gave rise to the order of Freemasonry. I doubt not, continues Higgins, who Higgins is a high Freemason, that what Mr. Schiller says is true, with one exception. The mysteries were not the origin of Masonry, they were Masonry itself, for Masonry was part of them, and every part except that which my Masonic engagement prevent, I will explain. Then Mr. Higgins states, the Masons were the first priests, or a branch from them, and as they were the persons employed to provide everything required for honoring the gods, the building of temples naturally fell into their hands, and thus priests and masons were identified. This was the first practical attempt at masonry. Thus, the masons were an order of priests, that is, the initiated. Uh, what is this? Area 51 area? Yeah, I thought this was interesting because big circles of crops, like the X Files. This Area 51. Yeah, there's a weird base thing. Looks like an underground entrance. There's a bunch of, looks like Russian tanks or something. Skip through this. So here's the Hussards de la Mort. There's black, white, and red. Discussed that before. Black, white, and red. Skull and bones. Skull and bones. Death's Hussars. Let's see. Jason Society. Let's see here. There's Area 51. What else do we got here? Yeah, so here's the Baha'i necklace in comparison. 9-pointed star. Well, it's a 9-point star, but it's 3 interlaced triangles. Baha'i is Islam. This is Phi Beta Kappa. The extent of power and political delusion instead of writing on broken glass. What is this talking about? Yeah, skip that. Yeah, so here's one of these secular humanist symbols. They always use stick figure people and all this bullshit for their fucking McVeigh. What do we got here? Mao. Yeah, this stick figure bullshit. Happy UN Day. Let's see. Yeah, United Nations Day. I've discussed this. Sustainable goals and stick figures holding hands around the world. Blah, blah. Yeah, so the United Nations Day, October 24th, is the United Nations Day. Witchcraft traditions often relates to the astrological shift to Scorpio, connecting to psychic energy, blah blah blah, the feasts of spirits, blah blah blah, the witches' year, thinning veil, blah blah blah. So then, remember it said the astrological shift into Scorpio. See here, fucking we got the Scorpio. I mean, this is I'd have to really go into the astrotheology. This is a Mithraic statue, and it's I'm not trying to get into that right now. United Nations Day. Let's see here. Yeah, this is some more UN bullshit. Theosophy, all the rainbow bullshit. Because the rainbow shit wasn't invented yesterday. It was invented. It was a part of an ancient, well, not ancient, some kind of fucking brainwash, fucking bullshit. It's like fucking at least 150 years old. This article on Ralph on Casolero. What do we got here? Ralph Tortorici. CIA stuff. Gunderson, Pseudo. Okay. Let's see. Is this about Gunderson and Satanists or something? NWO Gunderson. One of them, here it is. The Soviets are involved to a degree in the satanic cult movement in this country. So Ted Gunderson said in 1987 to John McCain. Very interesting. Oh, there's a laser. So yeah, I had to double check to make sure that Gunderson really did say that he. I mean, I'm not. I just want to make sure that which speech it was in or whatever. Gunderson, what the fuck is wrong with that? Let's see here. What is this cult shit? Yeah, so this is proof that there was the occultists and their odic forces and all this stuff. They were claiming that people could see some kind of energy that was not visible by other people. That this was some kind of branch off of the mesmerism and animal magnetism. Yeah, here we go. Blah blah. Mesmer himself. The divine sphere. I'm gonna skip this. This is from 1980. Some fake UFO at the Olympics, 1984. No, this is some stuff about Nazis. I'm not gonna get into that right now. UN and their fucking the global goals. There's Schindler's house in Argentina. Let's see. What is this? The Tau. Skip over this. Oh, there's the found a picture of Jeffrey Epstein. Let's see, it was this devil shit. Fast forward. I thought this was interesting because there's a fake ghost movie series called Blackwell's Ghost or something, and that I was just randomly in some occult book and found this Anna Blackwell that was some kind of occultist that was into spiritism. Oh man! Oh god damn it! Let's see, Blackwell's Ghost. Yeah, 2017. It was pretty entertaining. I mean, I watched all of them. I thought they were very entertaining. I'm not. They're definitely not real. So where's the description? Does it say Anna Blackwell? Name it doesn't say. Okay, well, the bearded demon. The Duke of Hades. Yeah, there's one right there. No. Let's see. Let's go over this. Zazel. Blah blah blah. Zazel. What is this? Some assassin stuff with the Middle East. Yeah, 1124. Let's skip that. Let's see. Well, so this is. I'm not gonna get into all this right there because that's a long discussion. Yeah. So it's interesting because I was connecting the stuff about Nazis and the theosophy, and I've went over that before quite a few times. I'm not gonna go over there right now. There's some other notes that I need to get all these organized and where do I let her go? Alien dolls. Okay, this is taking too long. Chatham House. What is this? Yeah, so Chatham House is part of the round table. Let's see. Yeah, so Henry the Eighth, he breaks deal with the Pope and says that he's the vicar of Christ of England. That's where the whole British Israelism started. Let's see. It's 1302. Every human creature be subject to the Roman pontiff. Are we creatures? Nah. I mean, I'm not a creature. Let's see. That's why Rome is just so despicable. Despicable. I don't remember why I saved that. Cancer, Libra. Okay, I'm gonna skip out here because I don't know what the fuck. IBM, Cyrus. What is this? Okay, here we go. Third degree, the mystery of Osiris. Yeah, so like Elvin Boyd Kuhn's writing, proof Egypt is used throughout the Bible as meaning of the lower self or animal human personality, indeed the physical body of man itself. Jerusalem means the holy city or the heavenly realms, which are the consciousness not on a map. Oh, here we go. These are that notes. Those notes talking about the sex lodge. The Grand Mistress notes that this was the genius of the truth, the immortal, the divine Cagliostro, issued without procreation from the bosom, blah blah blah. Blah. He was there to initiate them into the secrets of which they had been fraudulently deprived. The Grand Copt thereupon commanded them to dispense with the profanity of clothing. For if they would receive truth, they must be naked as itself. The sovereign priestess, setting the example, unbound her girdle and permitted her drapery to fall to the ground. The fair initiates, following her example, expose themselves in all the nudity of their charms to the magnetic glances of the celestial genius, who then commenced his revelations. So, sex cults. Blah blah. That's not the same. What's Alvin Boyd Kuhn? That's a different book. There's a thing about the heel. Let's see. Okay. Let's skip out here. That's 6s and 7s. Oh, here it is. The Lodge of Adoption. That's what it was called. The Lodge of Adoption. It's one of the sex cults in France that Albert Pike was involved in. The assemblies were not exactly secrets, but they had little in common with Freemasonry, excepting being held in a regular lodge and by the performance of acts of charity, esteem, and affection. The Lodge of Adoption was composed of a Grand Mistress. Let's see here. Let's put the Green Lion. Skip that. Oh, here we go. Lodges of Adoption. Blah blah. Then says Booby. And there's Etudes Masoniques. It's a French book about masonry. Excuse me. The French ladies not wishing to remain indifferent. Excuse me. To the good done by Freemasons, wish to form lodges of adoption so as more efficaciously to exercise charity and goodness. The Grand Orient of France, it appears, did not sympathize at first in the formation of lodges of adoption. It resisted for a long time giving its sanction, but at last consented to take under its care this important institution on the express condition that these assemblies should be presided over by a worshipful master of a regular Masonic lodge. Yeah, so remember when it said Cagliostro, talking about Cagliostro having women disrobe? What is this? More about the fuck is that called? The Lodge of Adoption or whatever. Yeah, Lodges of Adoption. Where's that part at? Sacred Banners of Charities, blah blah. I can't remember why I saved this one here. Okay. Let's see. Okay, I'm not getting all that stuff. Benjamin Krem. There's a lot of notes in here about the OTO and the secret societies and sex cults and shit. Let's see. Was it talking about the French Revolution, the Red Terror? Where's this? This looks like the book. This is the book. Scarlet and the Beast by what's his name? The Secret Throne and the Altar upon the Tomb of Jacques de Molay. Let's see here. This time with the French Revolution. We can get into that. Yeah, so John Robinson explains the Illuminati hid its pornographic activity in the Continental Masonic Lodges. I have found that the cover of a Masonic lodge had been employed in every country, venting and propagating sentiments in religion and politics that could not have circulated in public without exposing the author with great danger. I found that this impunity had gradually encouraged men of licentious principles to become more bold and teach doctrines subversive to all of our nations and morality. I have been able to trace these attempts made through the course of 50 years. I have observed these doctrines gradually diffusing and mixing with all the different systems of Freemasonry till at last an association, the Illuminati, has been formed for the express purpose of rooting out all the religious establishments and overturning all existing governments of Europe. So you see what they're talking about. Okay, I'm gonna go back this way. Tina explains what is this? It's talking about the genocide of okay, so the simplest and most, this is Tannehill gives an example. Simplest and most obvious method for keeping the population down was infanticide, which was to remain as commonplace in Europe, India, and China until the 19th century, as abortion has become in the West today. Often it may not have been as positive as murder, a matter of leaving a newborn infant exposed to the elements or allowing an ailing one simply to drift away. Often it may have been more. It's talking about fucking population control in this Masonic book. Well, this book exposing the Illuminous, Scarlet and the Beast. I'm not going to read all that. Let's see here. Yeah, so here Pike's method to balance a Mason's sensual appetite was identical to the licentious pagan temples of ancient Babylon. He wanted Masonic lodges to be erected for prostitutes, lodges of adoptions, he called them, identical to the Illuminati Tugendbonds in Germany prior to the French Revolution. Let's see. This book's. I think my joint went out. How's everybody doing? Oh, I got too many audience members here. How y'all doing tonight? How y'all doing? What is this from? Robeson writes, the Illuminati hired an army of writers. They industriously industriously pushed their writings into every house and every cottage. Those writings were equally calculated for inflaming the sensual appetites of men and for perverting their judgments. They endeavored to get the command of the schools, particularly those of the lower classes, and they erected and managed a prodigious number of circulating libraries and reading societies. They employed writers to compose corrupting books and impious books. Those were revised by the society and collected until they suited their purpose. A number were printed in a handsome manner to defray the expense, and then a greater number were printed in the cheapest form possible to give for nothing, or at very little prices to hawkers and peddlers, with the injunction to distribute them secretly throughout the cities and villages. Let's see. So it's talking about Masonic education, socialism. Through the activities of our state organizations, New Age Magazine, our Clip Service and News Bureau, where we are stimulating the public interest and furnishing much valuable materials to speakers and writers, and thereby can reasonably claim much credit for the growing interest in favor of compulsory education by the state. Let's see here. This is from quote by Whitesop. The great strength of our order lies in its concealment. Let it never appear in the same place, in any place in its own name, but always covered by another name and another occupation. None is fitter than the three lower degrees of Freemasonry. The public is accustomed to it, expects little from it, and therefore takes little notice of it. Illuminati. Whitesop goes on, this Cato. The most admirable thing of all is the great Protestants who belong to our order really believe they see in it the true and genuine mind of the Christian religion. Oh man, what cannot you be brought to believe? These people swell our numbers and fill our treasury. Get busy and make these people nibble at our bait, but do not tell them our secrets. They must be made to believe that the low degree that they have reached is the highest. So here we go. Excuse me. Here's a quote from Pike. That which we must say to the crowd is, we worship a God, but it is the God that one adores without superstition. To you, sovereign grand inspector generals, we say this, that you may repeat to the brethren of the 32nd, 31st, 30th degrees, the Masonic religion should be, by all of us initiates of the high degrees, maintained in the purity of Luciferian doctrine. Damn it, my fucking roach keeps going out. Maintained in the purity of the Luciferian doctrine. Read that. Yeah, so the Illuminati and their disgusting plans seem to have stemmed to Max Heindel. Here it's talking about his 7 races and consciousness and the Aryan and all this fucking bullshit. It's no different than some kind of crazy religion. Let's see. Let's skip over this. Okay, so, well, this isn't Mason stuff. Let me skip this. Yeah, so here's the key to the minor arcana of the tarot. Not that you know what it means, but let's skip over this. So this is interesting because this is that thing about the word Eve, and now its etymology is symbolic. I'm not gonna get into that either. Let's see. Kadesh, Hermes Trismegistus. Skip over this. It's going over Illuminati history and all sorts of different subjects with Grog. Where's it? Yeah, I'm trying to skip this Grog stuff. So I gotta double check I gotta triple check everything that Grog says because it's fucking brain dead. Yeah, so this is the Grand Lodge of Ireland. AL 3000. So that means 3000. AL 6000. So that means like 1000 BC. 1000 BC roughly. So it's 6026 AL and right now. So minus 3026. That'd be 1000 BC. 1000 BC. Let's see. Here's an old Grand Lodge Constitution. Yeah. So, damn it, my roaches. I might just go to sleep. I was on JJ's podcast for like 3 hours and half asleep. I mean, it's yeah. I think I'm gonna call it a night. Fucking there's just no let's see so this is interesting because it's everybody because this is saying that in Germany there I noticed a period of the 1800s Germany they weren't allowing Hebrew people to be in the Masonic lodges, so all the stuff about there's a lot of stuff going on with this conspiracy that it built up to World War II. It didn't just start off. Built up for 100+ years. What was this? Society, blah blah. Yeah, Weishaupt himself was condemned to death. Fled. Duke Ernest of Saxo Coburg Gotha cheerfully afforded him protection. Together with the Illuminati, Freemasonry was suppressed in Bavaria, and it tolerated only the principles of Ensprach or Baruth, which were ceded to Bavaria in 1806 by Prussia. The state officials are not allowed to join lodges. This is older notes here. Let's see. Knights Templar initiation. Notice the rooster and the bird. The slam. Maker's marks. What do we got here? Secret receptio. Let's see. No, it's just Lincoln Masonry to the Romans. Yeah, so this is interesting. The Illuminati, the Inquisition counted up to 76 errors of theirs, which fact ought to no way to surprise concerning the tribunal like that, which seeks for nothing but what is extremely purified in the matter of religion. These Illuminati appeared towards the end of the 16th century, but the Inquisition soon arrested the progress of their fanaticism. Remember, 16th century is 1500s. Until they reappeared in the environs of Seville in the first year of the following century, and then passed as Rose Cross in the minds of the people. About the year 1525, they appeared in the Low Countries in Picardy, a sort of Illuminati very like those of Spain. these Flemish Illuminati had their chief and tailor called Quentin, and a certain Cosson, an artisan of a similar kind. In that time, every man was good enough to preach. It is attributed to them that they taught that the intention alone made the sin, that God's spirit participates in all the actions of men, blah blah. This intention alone makes sin and the spirit intimately united, blah blah. Yeah, so they're preaching a bunch of wacko shit. Blah blah. Cross. Yeah, so a certain pretended Illuminati having appeared at the same time in Spain, the Inquisitor made certain inquiries which soon stopped the progress of the visions. The certain Illuminati of Spain made themselves talked about almost at the same time as the Brethren of the Rose Cross. It is well to say that two words about them: the singularity of the ideas and certain uniformity of sentiments, or rather a certain relationship which they wished to find at any price between the one and the other, made the Illuminati and the Rose Cross like but one sect. But let us not multiply these sects, but rather look on them, look on these illuminated persons as contemplatives of the most dangerous kind. If it be true, at least, that they taught that the spirit absorbed the mental prayer and united God in the most intimate union, does not participate in the state and the crimes of the body. To this they added that the sacraments were useless and that the elevation of the mind to God took the place of the good works. Yeah, so they're talking about man is God stuff. I'm not gonna get into this. What does it say? Okay, next. Let's see. Yeah, the production of those rank weeds of savage cruelty and revolutionary bigotry which swept monarch from his throne and produced 20 years' war, which deluged the continent with the best blood of its inhabitants. Oh, that's the end of the article. Talking about Weishaupt. I've went over these before. Enticing words. The happiness of the people. Let us labor to procure the happiness of the people. That's the fucking battle cry of the people that are all lying to everyone. People who are deceivers. The happiness of the people. Yeah, it says it twice. See, the happiness of people. Let us labor to procure the happiness of the people. And it mentions it again. This is blah blah. It is not understood by the new associates of this order that the magic words, the happiness of the people, were the surest means to recruit their numbers with ease. It's the happiness of the people. Let's make the people happy. All the fucking idiots. Jacobite socialism. This is all about socialism. Illuminati was socialist. Don't let that slip through your fucking minds. The Illuminati were socialists. Let's see. Knights of the Sun. Yeah, the attempts are shown are calculated to undermine genuine Christianity and to establish a Socinian and deistical system of religion and a code of morality very different from that of the gospel. Mason will at once see on what this does now. Let me read all that. The veil withdrawn, the secret French Revolution explained by the help of Freemasonry. Yeah, so horrible and sanguinary oaths which are taken in several degrees of masonry, the daggers, crossbones, and death's heads, the imaginary combats with the murderers of Hiram, the other horrid ceremonies they make use of have a natural tendency to steel the heart, and have in fact paved the way for those revolting barbarities which have indeed been transacted by the enthusiastic multitude, but not until they have been coolly planned by their philosophic leaders. He then proceeds to detail rabbinical tales concerning the death and burial of Adoniram. Blah, blah, blah. The master's watchword Mekbanak, which uh, means the rotting hand. Let's see. Another case. Barul asserts that it is a fact demonstrated beyond a doubt that Weishaupt became a Mason in 1777 only, and that 2 years before this, when he established Luminism, he was totally unacquainted with the mysteries of Freemasonry. He could have been covering up for him. Let's see. I don't think I'm going to go through all these. Legend of Osiris was revived and adopted to symbolize the destruction of the order. Let's see. Its realization was also the dream of the descendants of the Gnostics or Illuminati who pretended to connect their faith with the primitive tradition of Saint John. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, threaten the entire world with immense revolution. This looks like Pike's writing. I'm pretty sure this is Albert Pike's writing here. Pio Nono, Ghost Dead Templars Haunt the Vatican. Yeah, this is Pike's book here. What is this? This is Pike's book here. That is interesting that Albert Pike mentions the Sword of Damocles, and that also the Brother 12 from the book Foundation Letters also uses that phrase, the Sword of Damocles. Who are they hanging out with that is mentioning this Sword of Damocles? Because Brother 12 says that they made the Bolsheviks and that it was their Sword of Damocles, necessary evil. Let's see here. Blah blah blah. Okay. What was that? I just see Cagliostro. Oh yeah, Cagliostro was an agent of the Templars, therefore wrote to the Freemasons of London. In other words, Cagliostro was a Mason. He had introduced into Masonry a new rite called Egyptian and endeavored to resuscitate the mysterious worship of Isis. Letters LPD, tread underfoot the lilies. So Cagliostro wanted to destroy France, as well as the Masonic symbol of a sword cutting off the stalk of a lily. Such harvest revenge will give, is the phrase below it. So the revenge of the Templars. See, I think there was multiple Templar sects, and that some of them weren't satisfied, and that they seeked revenge through the Illuminism. Let's see. Universal synthesis. Okay, yeah. I'm not gonna get into this one. Jacques de Molay, Duke d'Orleans, Prince Bourbon. Let's see. What is UN shit? Yeah, I need to get all these fucking organizers at the Golden Dawn. There's Chinese Masonry, Hongman Society, World Hongman Organization. See they got the colors of the colors of the world, fucking UN, reset bullshit. Right on there. Hongman Society, fucking Chinese, fucking Freemason, UN fucking bullshit. Let's see, Aquarian Foundation. What's this? CIA stuff. This looks like this is this looks like Alvin Boyd Kuhn's book. Achilles, vulnerable at the ankle. Yeah, this is Alvin Boyd Kuhn's book. Let's get back. This is all symbolism. I mean, he says, what is this? This looks like it's near page 300 something. Sun goer. Yeah. Yeah. If you notice that Alvin Boyd Kuhn sure loves Paul. He mentions his name about 600 times in the book. Let's see. What is this? This looks like this is a mystery of the cathedral. What else we got here? Well, there's where I'm mentioned in a book. My rap name, Third World, Pale Horse Rider. What else we got? What is it? I couldn't figure out what this was, but see, I was mentioned by some Russians. The Russians hate me. The Russians, the Russians. Let's see here. So, oh, here we go. Baron von Reichenbach. This is 1800s Illuminism. The fourth dimensions in space. Blah, blah. Luminous emanations from material objects. And Baron von Reichenbach's treatise on Ode or Odic force. So Baron von Reichenbach's his religion went to what the fuck was that guy's name? There's two of them that started the race bullshit, and they based it off Reichenbach's. And Reichenbach's based off Mesmer's, and Mesmer was Illuminati. Fucking it's not a secret. Not a secret at all. Is this witch burning? Let's see. This looks like one of those encyclopedias. Guido von Leest, that's it. That son of a bitch. Guido von Leest. Fucking Nazi piece of shit. You know, because I believe that the letter from Pike to Mazzini is real. And that, and I've got books that are old that discuss that letter. And that Pike used the word Nazi before the word Nazi existed. So why were the secret? Why was the 33rd degree Mason, who was one of the highest Masons in the land, keeping a word like that secret? Why would they keep the word secret for 50 years? Because there's a lot of stuff about Masonry you guys don't understand. That you can read all the books you want, but there's certain stuff that is never in the books and is only alluded to, and you only know what they're alluding to if you've been given a few pieces of information by some of the members. Mainly Cooper was incredibly versed in Freemasonry. He may talk like some old dude that doesn't know anything, but he knows a lot more about Freemasonry than any Masons I've ever discussed things with. Yeah, Leibenfels, Jorge von Leibenfels, the Order of the New Templars, Ariosophy, which is Theosophy, just the new rebranding. What is this? Yeah, so Theodore Roos and Crowley. Because this OTO is connected with fucking. I mean, it's a long story. I went over it with the Grok and argued with the Grok, and the Grok brought up all sorts of shit on it that I definitely should have screenshotted. I mean, I probably got most of it, but I can read redig the tracks, so to speak. Fuller, Jean Violet Overton. What is this? Theosophical Society. Crowley's Sex Magic. JFC Fuller. That's a familiar name. 1912, Cairo. Yeah, this is talking about Cagliostro. I've already read that quote. Why is this quote in here twice? Oh, this is more. Okay. Blah blah. The visions. Blah blah. The garden. Where's it? These bonds were symbolized by silken robes from which fear and the sheets were released at the end of the harangue. Harangue. They were conducted in separate apartments, each opening to a garden. Wait, where did some that there were some were pursued by men who persecuted them with solicitations. Others encountered admirers who signed in languished postures at their feet. More than one discovered the counterpart of her own love, but the oath they had all taken necessitated the most inexorable inhumanity, and all faithfully fulfilled what was required of them. The new spirit infused into the regenerated women triumphed along the whole line of the 36 initiates, who, with intact and immaculate symbols, re-entered the temple and received the congratulations of the sovereign priestess. When they had breathed a little after the trials, the vaulted roof opened, and a vast sphere of gold there descended a man, naked as unfallen Adam, holding a serpent in his hand, having a burning star in his head. The Grand Mistress announced that this was the genius of Cagliostro. See, fucking this bullshit. Just imagine these 1800s, 1700s people fucking seeing some kind of shit like that. And they're all fucking stupid sex cult bullshit. Let's see. Seances for initiation. Blah blah. Where's the other part? Social power. Okay, so Cagliostro's Egyptian Masonic rite lodges were founded were androgynal and in both men and women. The ladies were instructed by the master's wife, who figured as the Grand Mistress of the Order. Her husband was adopted the title of Grand Copt. Blah, blah. So there's this Cagliostro stuff. There's magic, suppers. Okay, I'm gonna skip through this. There's a whole bunch of those. These cults. Elixir of Immortality. Cagliostro. Count Saint Germain. Okay, I'm gonna skip through this. Wait, what does this say? Scottish surgeon who originated the word hypnosis. Okay, this is part of the hypnosis stuff. What is this? This looks like Albert Pike's writing. Social. Okay, yeah, I think I'm gonna go to sleep here. This is Oh no, this is Elvin Boyd. No, this is Brother 12's book. Foundation Letters and Teachings. Right hand man of Blavatsky talking about mass hypnosis. Okay, yeah, I gotta organize my notes. I'm still. These are all just screenshots. They're not even fucking. Yeah. For some reason, it seems like you could try to sort these fucking screenshots for fucking hours. It seems like they just never. There's just so many of them. Too many screenshots. I need a secretary. Maybe like make Grok the secretary. Okay, that looks mesmerism. These are all the mesmerism notes. I went through some of these before. Animal magnetism, fluid, some kind of clear floating fluid or some shit. You're talking about okay, what is this Masonic stuff? Okay, yeah, I'm going to sleep here. Pretty burned out. The Group Spirit is Kurt Waldheim's book. Rosicrucian Cosmo Conception. Okay, Masonic shit. Okay, I guess I'm going to sleep here. Alright, we'll take it easy. Hit the motherfucking like button. Wait. Yo. Just got it. Focus much weed like chronic. Demonic. Motherfucker drink my gin and tonic. Demonic. Feeling like you motherfuckers. I'm in a comic. And you better vomit. Cause I'm on a marsh pit. Getting squashed quick. Motherfucker, you lost it. Coming back, all across it. Look at your face. It's written all across it. Yo, frosted. The weed that I smoke. Motherfuckers know that I believe in folk. Feeling like motherfuckers know that I spoke. Doing that shit cause I'm smoking the dope. Motherfuckers, I quote this. Motherfuckers, hope. Feeling back like motherfuckers hold it. Do that shit cause I'm like these cards I'm holding. Golden age, come back while I'm golden motherfucking pages. Shit when I do with sages. Motherfuckers like outrageous. Yo, it's contagious. Contained in the shit that the plague's in. Roll through like motherfucking penguin. Yo. I stipulate at a different rate. I hesitate and negligate. Motherfuckers resonate. Come back like, I'm consecrated. Motherfuckers know that you's an abomination. Motherfuckers be like I play PlayStation. Now I keep my food, it stays Asian. It's always been smoke weed cause you know that I'm blazing every day. And motherfucker knows the occasion. Roll through cause I got the patience. Yo, and it wears thin. Motherfuckers know like Yo, I'm respectable. You walked up to me and I kicked you in your testicle. Motherfucker, I'm the motherfucking best to go. I'm coming back from Mexico. Smoking weed when I got an extra clone. Chilling like I'm motherfucking Walt Disney. Rolled up under the joint, do it like a frisbee. What the fuck, dog? You miss me? You missed me. I'm coming through with the shit like motherfucking I don't know. I spit a rap, but it was thrown out. Y'all motherfuckers better know how to throw down. Motherfuckers with no sound. Coming motherfucker, cause I'm coming from the ground. Cause I'm dumb like clowns. Yo, I'm chewing gum, and I'm all out of it. Kicking it with cause I'm bubble gum, but I'm all out of gum. Wait. Yo. Smoke weed through history. You're missing me, motherfucker epitome. Did that shit too legit to be on the line of scrimmage speed, motherfuckers. Yo, perpetual. Smoke weed, I'm a vegetable. The next to go, motherfucker. Wait. Yo, I said it. I keep it in your brain embedded. You read it, I read it. Then motherfucking King Philip was motherfucking beheaded. Motherfuckers, wait, King Louis, right? King Louis VIII. Yo, it's King Louis. I thought that motherfuckers knew me. A motherfucker. Yo, I joined it. Motherfucker, hey. Yo, my song it ended. It sounds splendid. Yeah, I don't see no commenting. I'm cementing your thoughts. I'm back like I'm lamenting. Motherfuckers feeling like just regretting. Alright, one more time. Yo. Wait, hold up. Yo. I smoke weed, then I'm blasted. Motherfucker the fastest. I'm back, and I'm asking the rap. Motherfuckers come back like I'm having a yap. I'm talking, you better be walking, cause I'm throwing up my motherfucking shit. Like I motherfucking got this. Even while I wrote the book, motherfucking profits. It's nonsense. Feeling like motherfucker, I got a conscience. I'm honest. I roll through with some response. Motherfuckers feeling like yo, time to rap, and I keep it in specific. Motherfuckers know that I'm teaching you logistics. Coming back like a motherfucking tag Christian. Sit back and listen with it, that motherfucking precision. Yo, I'm spitting with this motherfucking mission. Feeling while I'm smoking weed, getting blitzed up. Yo, I rip it, cause I'm a motherfucking hard. I'm motherfucking lead. And I'm about to go to sleep, so I breathe. And I'm chilling like beat. Yo, this shit is deep. So I try to speak. Yo, I'm living in this shit like it was foreclosure. Coming back with the motherfucking Range Rover. Say, tell them, yo, I tell it. Come back and I try to spell it. Motherfuckers got that shit, you feel it. Motherfucker, I'm dwelling in this shit while I'm chilling. Trying to make $1 million. Yo, I'm spilling thoughts. Wow. I got nothing. Yo, I smoke weed. Let me try one more time. I think the more I try, the worse I do. That's a good word to wrap up. Yo, I rap with the the recital to make you quick. Motherfuckers, I'm rolling through like click. Motherfucker, you and your stiffness. Motherfuckers be about that shit, legit fit. Let 'em go back, slow back, Nike jersey. Motherfucking chillin', drinking weed and eating Hershey chocolate. You better walk real quick. You better stop and sit, cause you not legit. You motherfuckers know on top of it, like the motherfucking chronic hits. Yo, you getting bamboozled. I motherfucking might lose you. Fill us with the motherfucking shit like Google. Motherfuckers know that you fucking dude. Yo, I'm spitting, chillin' while I'm trying to get written shit down in my mind while I'm motherfucking signed it. While I'm blinded, coming back with that shit, cause you know I just find it. Motherfuckers know they just straight rewind it. Motherfuckers be like, I'm timing. Motherfucking, yo, these raps I designed it. Yo, Ghostbusters like I'm sliming. Coming back like motherfucking hitting colors like Simon. Simon says, yo, I'm blinded. Motherfucking, yo, rattle. Yo. I think I'm all out of words. Maybe I'll smoke one more joint. You can find more beats, so don't hit the copyright. Yo, it's copywritten, forbidden, admitting, motherfucking, wait. This is like I can't think of any words. Let me try one more time. I'm gonna turn up the bass. Wait, that's not the bass. Yo. I'm that shit. Smoke weed in the books, but neglected. The thoughts infected your mind like termites eating out the motherfucking bottom. That's not a very good start. Yo, my raps are explicit, like aliens to visit, motherfuckers prohibit. Yo, you on my shit list, roll through with the motherfucking. Alright, one more time. I gotta be able to get like one good rap. Yo. I'm eternal, like the equinox, the earth. Motherfucker, you know I heard you. Motherfucking work through the words, dude. Motherfucker, I discerned it. Come back with some motherfucking vermin. Yo, I'm chilling with this shit like a hermit. Yo, got my eyes, looked up the sun and it burned it. And I'm chilling, motherfucking word, bitch. Yo. Dilapidated. I come back and I made it. Yo, I'm jumping upon the pavement. I'm always cool, I've always been. Yo. my bag. You lost the bag. I got a belt, I put a notch in that. Yo. Damn it, I dropped my weed and I planned it. Cause I'm from another planet. And I'm sitting in my hammock like I'm manic. So I smoke weed and I'm panicked. And I start the antics to the attic. Yo, I stood up and I sat quick. And I said I need a sandwich. Damn bitch, where was that? Are systematic. They shit on ethics and they sit and splash it. Motherfucker, you talking shit, get your ass kicked. Yo, my brain's farther than you can fathom. I'm the motherfucking rap dude. Motherfucking coming back quick. More than the house of Chatham. Yo, more than Marshall Mathers. Smoke weed like it's partially gathered. Yo. Like you gotta find your mama slather them titties. Yo, I keep my garbage in the garage. It's a barrage where I'm chilling while I stay barrage. In a motherfucking bargain. Feeling like I'm saying hi to the sergeant. Motherfuckers know like motherfuckers pull your cards in. Starving. Trying to roll up with the motherfucking dinosaurs caught in the carpet. Yo. Strategic, a reject. Chilling like I eject. Straight from my brain. Coming back, so I'm trying to be making a name. Motherfuckers know like you taking the lane. Motherfuckers joints roll like I'm breaking my brain. I said brain twice. Yo. If you like button, if you don't like nothing, you motherfucking frontin'. While I'm saying money. What's up, kid? Motherfucking nothing. Get the fuck out my face. Pacing back and forth, wasted. Motherfucking facing reality. Feeling like basic. I didn't even roll my joint yet. Alright, I'm gonna. One more time. Anybody else wanna rap? Yo, I'm sitting. Throw my shit up, motherfucking Michigan. Make a wish again. You got the bitch again. Retirement. And the motherfucking shit that weighs down. Damn it, fucking weed with getting that joint. They got any cool words to wrap up? Yo, I got them rap specifics. I throw back them bitches. Motherfucking back to the frauds like rivet. Come back while I motherfucking exhibit. Yo. Ouch. Just Canadians. Yo, coming straight from Canada. So, coming straight from Canada. I'm like Darth Vader, Luke Skywalker, Rabada. And I'm chillin' on bottom. Motherfucking holler. I need another dollar. While I'm pulling motherfucking bothered. Yo. gotta drink on the slaw shit. I'm an alcoholic. Got a motherfucking bullet. I gotta go quick. I was hanging with Joseph Smith, Magic Cat, and I was showing it. Motherfucker, pull out some gold and motherfucking, I don't know. That was my shit. Yo, disgusting. Motherfucking rap, nothing. Motherfucker, why the fuck you not budget? Motherfuckers, my stomach's rumbling. I'm trying to eat the hamburger. A hamburger. Look at that. motherfucking answer. Yeah, Todd's not coming out this Friday. He's coming out this Friday. Yo. Better be trying to come up with nothing. Motherfucker eating some motherfucking stuffing mixed with some Scottish mutton. Yo. I'm the spit like defecation. My raps are devastating. But relating to the. Man, I can't get a good flow going. Yo, I'm flowing, not moving, no nothing. Motherfuckers better throw something. Spinning mine on a roll. What's this? Motherfuckers process. Y'all motherfuckers chilling up all some nonsense. Motherfuckers top shit. Roll with the shit, cause you know that I got you. Motherfucker, don't see no responses. Motherfucker know that I'm chilling like that. Yo, I seen a carrot, she was scared, foam in her mouth, while she was bloated out her blouse. Yo, I seen a carrot, foam in her mouth, while she was bloated out the blouse, like motherfucking ass bitch. I don't know. right, yo, trying to find this place. Yo, well, I got people typing, yo. And I know these people walking around talk about the world is ruled by white men. Better hold your applause, hold your excitement, because it's not true. Many people saying they got you in the hostile, motherfuckers, new world order, and it motherfucking stomps through. Yo, motherfucking, yo. What do you call that? Can't think of the word. Oh, Gestapo. Yo, the Gestapo trying to stop me. They watch me. The motherfucker got rocks too. Motherfucker, I'm on the motorcycle full throttle. Drink the whole bottle. You know my whole motto. Yo, don't follow. Motherfucker blow inside. Blow off. I don't know. Alright, one more time. One more. Yo, one time. Yo, time one. I'm blind drunk. Motherfucker, I'm blind dumb. Yo, man, find some. Come back, got 5 stones. And I type the right from the back like lightning. Motherfucking roll like motherfucking. Yo, I'm chiseled. Motherfucking smoke weed with the motherfucking Chris Street. Y'all motherfuckers go through, I miss you. Motherfucker, I know that I got an issue. Smoking too much weed, I got shit too. Yo, and I rap around till I make me sick. Yo, cause I know I gotta get to the kung fu fist. And I roll with motherfucking kung fu list. Cause I'm the coolest. Yo, Twitter like the motherfucking get brewed with. Yo. Yo, these raps are fabulous. Come back, this motherfucking mad frustration. This project elimination. Yo, trying to stop discrimination. Yo, but I'm not about no reparation. Fuck that shit like motherfucking. Yo, it's typical that I smoke weed until I'm pitiful. Smoke weed, I'm like motherfucking riddles though, cause that shit rock. Gotta go, motherfuckers, that bottle closed. Gotta know, trying to roll out, let me stop and go. Better watch your hoe, bad lick. I'm on a roll, come back, like, you know what your mama know, come back, like, Yo, I got it. I wrote what I smoked. I told you to stop. Hold up to this coke. Yo, it's Jesus. Motherfucker, it's Jesus. Come back. Motherfucking mind of release. Motherfucking children. Yo, motherfucker, yo, you better pucker up, kick some ass, yeah. Like I just learned how to read. rolling, motherfucker rolling. Chill like motherfucker, I own it. Come back like I was motherfucking going quick. Go, quick. What about the skin? Coming out my hand, I got the mic on it. Motherfucker, I'm on it. All the law, I'm on it. Coming back, motherfuckers know that I'm on it. Coming back, like y'all motherfuckers know. My rhymes are pathetic. I read them on Reddit. Yo, I'm discredited, but I keep my rhymes edited. My rhymes edited. Yo, and I meditated. And then I thought that I needed education. Yeah. Yo, you know it's me. I roll back. Roll up my sleeves like I'm a motherfucking holy steed. Like y'all motherfuckers know that. Smoke some weed with the potent seed. And the motherfucker roll like a... Yo. I drink a 40 of OD. Pour it down the ground slowly. All motherfuckers know that. I'm your motherfucking homie. Chillin' like motherfuckers. Chillin' like y'all motherfuckers know this. Motherfuckers know the motherfuckers. Yo, it's sequential. You talk shit, you route to get resentful. Motherfuckers. The step, motherfuckers wreck you. Yo, motherfucker, you know that I got the beat that you step to. Yo. I'm not the next to quit. You know I step with shit. So I exit quick. Yo, flex the bit. Like my joint, space hitting. Motherfucker, my brains. Motherfucking twisted. Smoke weed in the midst. Y'all motherfuckers feeling like mystery. Yo, what up? Yo. I'm chilling like I'm trying to just, okay, I'll go for that. I can't think of it. I'm going to sleep. Alright, it's like take number 50. Nah, I'm gonna go try one day I might meet you. Could happen. Was that permission? Yo. No, yo. Yo. Listen, my name is Eats with Twin. I'm back. Look out. Get up. Twin. Let's start a fire. I ain't playing. Motherfucker trying to burn shit makes the iron. Motherfucker throws through. Motherfucker fire. Y'all motherfuckers know. Cause you player. Yo. I'm on a fire. Roll like. Damn, that's where I gotta be honest with this. Yo, not quitting. Spitting. Yo, got this shit. Exquisite. Roll with the microphone. My name is listening. Motherfucking listening. Motherfucking MC. Master of ceremony. Motherfucking phony. You know how it I roll with. We are Yo, I am the epitome. Trying to get rid of me. Getting my Yo, I'm the most, the host, the most, coming back, midpoint, the third, back to speed. Yo, what up? Alright, yeah. Well, I gotta try to get